channel. This is Enjoy the Bounty of Planning with Tonisha Taylor. So I am super excited today. I am back from a 2-week vacation. More on that in a different video, maybe. You can check out some of it on my Instagram. And I'll be posting a couple of pictures as well, encouraging everyone to take a vacation. It was also an opportunity to celebrate. On this channel, I've said that I was planning to go up for full professor, which I did do. And I did find out a little bit before I went on vacation that I got full professor. So, yay! Woohoo! So it was also a vacation to celebrate that. My sister renewed her wedding vows as well. So it's just a really eventful 2 weeks. So it was really nice to come back and see this box from Cloth and Paper waiting. This is the May sub box, so I'm super excited. I did see like 1 or 2 videos on this box. So I have a little bit of an idea of what's inside of it, but I can also honestly say when you are an academic administrator and you go on vacation for 2 weeks and don't read your email, you've got a lot of email to come back to. So even though I did watch a couple of videos and kind of know what's in this box, I actually don't remember it. Yeah, so let's dig in. So here we go. So as a reminder, I get the stationery box. I do not receive the pen box. So there's never anything here in the pen spot except this really cute card that they put in this spot. I actually really like this, that they put this here even though you don't get the pen box. Because that way it's not like empty. I don't know. I think that's cute. So it looks like we have our normal card that sort of tells us what everything is. So I'm gonna put that to the side. Let's pull this out. Oh my gosh. So many cute goodies. All right. We're gonna put this box to the side. You know, we use this little box over here as the box where we put all these little fun things in. So, okay, let's start with this. So this is actually something I'm really excited about. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to open it. Oh, scissors. So this is the Ollie clip. So let's just open that up. Uh-oh. Oh, it looks like mine kind of got stuck to the paper a little bit. So they have a little bit of the paper on them. Okay, I will get something to get that off, probably just water. So I did not realize this from the videos that I saw. I did think it was kind of weird. So in all the videos I saw, I thought it was kind of weird that you were going to get 2 clips that were the same color. But even though, yes, they are the same color and they're totally sticking to each other because they're magnets. I don't know how well y'all can tell that. Let me see if I can. There we go. Get it to focus. They're the same color, but one is shiny and one is matte. So I absolutely love that because sometimes you don't want anything this kind of shiny in your planner. Sometimes you do want something that's going to be more matte. So they're both really beautiful in color. Let's see if it tells us what color it is. Does it tell us? Does it tell us? Does it tell us? Did she tell us? I'll make up a color. So it says, be the first to receive our brand new magnetic cloth and paper clips. Oh, in Ibiza. So this is kind of like a brown, kind of I guess like a brown kind of tanny color. Oh, okay. So on this side, it has CP, cloth and paper. So I would just turn it like that so that I would be able to see that. And I'm sure that is the idea. And so the same on this one, you have the monogram on the inside, so you can turn those around and have that monogram. If you're somebody who doesn't really like that kind of thing, as you can see, you can also easily turn it back around. Um, and so they easily flip. That's so cute. Ooh, I'm so excited. Okay. All right, let's stick that in there. Okay, so this next thing is the spiral folder system. So this spiral little folder has just a sort of a frosted cover, and then you have your folders, and they have like just one pocket on the front. They're all clear. Um, let's go see. I think I have some cash. Let me see if you can put cash in here to use it for a cash system, for example. Um, let's see, because it does say that you can use it for a cash envelope system. But let's go check and see. Hold on. Okay, so we're back. So I use as my wallet the Notique wallet. It's the smaller one, not the travel one. I'll link it in the description below. But I have in here some cash from my vacation. So let's see. So we went to Jamaica. So I have some dollars from there. So we can see, oh yeah, those easily fit, and then I just have, so we'll stick that in there. Nice. So this one's a little crinkly because I've used it or folded it up, but yeah, that totally works. Ooh, that's kind of pretty. I swear, money from around the world is so much more like interesting than American money. American money is so boring. Anyway, so I don't use a lot of cash. I don't use cash at all, actually, except when I'm traveling. So this is the kind of thing I would actually keep specifically for that purpose, to be able to stick in my wallet. And I'm gonna just pull this to the side because, as you can see, I have the Notique spiral notebook that was in a previous box. But behind that are all my credit cards. So I'm gonna just pull that out over here and stick in that cash system right there. So you can do something like that, and then easily, if you're someone who does do a cash system, I could see this being really useful. Obviously, it fits inside the Notique. Now, Notique does have their own cash system for something, for this size book, but I kind of like the smaller notebook. I don't know. Like I said, I don't really use cash except when I'm traveling. So let's go ahead and put my notebook back. But I do love this for the idea that when I'm traveling, I could stick cash in here, but also like this would give me a place to stick the receipts. Because as you know, when you're traveling on the university, you have to keep your receipts in order to get your reimbursements. So there you go. All right, next up, ooh, so I love anytime you get like a little dust bag for things. I just think that's so cute. Ooh, okay, so I do remember that this folio was one of the things that was gonna come in this new box. This feels like velvet. Is that how they're describing it? Because that's how it feels. It's obviously black. It is super pretty. Oh, they're describing it as leather. It feels like velvet. Maybe it's suede. because it feels like money. So it says here, this month, luxury is the key with our new mini leather folio. This product is designed with simplicity and organization in mind, featuring a sleek multifunctional pocket system that allows you to easily store your daily necessities. So it's black nubuck leather, and I tell you what, it feels amazing. So you have 3 business card slots here. You have one larger slot that, oh, yep, that goes all the way down, so it's the length of this side. You have your one flap here, and then you have your 2 pockets here. So you could easily put your cash book here. It just slides right in there. There you go. And then be able to put your cards here. I could see this being used really well with a, also with your, I was just checking to see if, and I already took it out. I have my passport in here. But actually, let me go get it. Let's see if maybe that'll work. So I'm just gonna take out here, like for example, if you were going somewhere and you had to have your COVID vaccination card with you, that fits right here. Let's see, I have a feeling that your passport would fit right here. Let's go see. Alrighty, this is lovely for this reason. It is summer conference travel season, so it is a lovely time to get something like this. So yeah, we could definitely stick our passport right in here and then put our vaccination card right here, for example, which makes that super convenient. Now I have this little paper clip because I have my card attached to my booster card as well. And then you have your little cash system on this side. So this is super convenient. I also like, you could, if you have boarding passes, you could put your boarding passes in here if you didn't want your cash to be just out. Now this is a little bit bigger than the boarding pass, or the boarding pass is a little bit bigger than the slot, but you could definitely stick it in like that. So there you go. And you can just be all set up and ready to go. Look at that. Isn't that yummy? Okay. So let's set that to the side. So exciting. Okay, so next up we have this little door hanger, which I think is so cute. So it says planning in progress. It's black and gold lettering. And then it says, please come in on the other side. Now, my office and where I do like my planning in this space my home office doesn't have a door on it. So I might take this to my work office and hang it on that door on campus to signify when I'm actually in the office, because the way my office is, I'm usually in there with the door closed and you can't actually tell if I'm there or not. So this might be a nice way to be able to let people know that I'm actually around. So that is really cute. All right, last but certainly not least, we have, oh, hold on. You know what I just noticed? There are no dashboards, but it looks like, oh, okay. Here we go. So usually we get dashboards for our planners, and I just noticed there aren't any for them. So it looks like these dashboards would go into this notebook that we received. which isn't that lovely because you're going to use this as a cash system. Like I said, you're not going to necessarily want that just out in the world, right? Like to when you open it up to do your passport or whatever, you're not going to just want people just seeing how much money you have. So it looks like you have these really gorgeous cardstock dashboards. This one says build, and then it does have a long quote here, which I'm so sorry you guys, I have my glasses on. And so even holding this up to the camera, it's still too tiny for me to read. But it looks like it's kind of like a blue black or green black kind of background. Really beautiful stylized photo with sort of vines and a vase. So you have it here without any text. And then on the back, you have that same photo on the back. And then this one, you have text on the back. So it looks like the way that you can do this is you can choose which one of these you would want as the cover and perhaps which one you may want as like a back cover. What I would probably do and what I'm going to do right now is I'm just going to put this in. Let's see if I can do this. Whoops. All right, I'm going to see if I could get this, if I can do this. I'm hoping that the practice I have of putting in discs will mean that I can do this. So I'm just gonna stick this like right kind of in the middle because I kind of like the idea of it being in the middle and being able to see it like through the unused cash folders, for example. Versus it being like in the back. Okay, so that's one. And then this other one, we're going to stick right here in the front so that it's covering up the cash. Because you definitely don't want, like if you are somebody I really like this because if you are somebody that uses cash envelope systems, you don't necessarily want to like pull out your stuff and have like everything on display, right? And have people knowing exactly how much cash you have on you. All right, there we go. Okay, look at, oh, that's so pretty. That looks so nice in there like that, doesn't it? Looks gorgeous. Okay. Yay. So you guys know on this channel, we always do a little bit of a setup anyway. So this is kind of nice. All right. So let's see. What do we got here? So here we have this little notebook. It is the monthly admin undated planner. So it has this is kind of cool. So it has this planner belongs to page, and down here, you could just write in your name, address, phone number, email address, and a little memo. And then you have a grid, paper for notes, undated month, a place to put tasks, important dates, and then some information about the following month. And it just continues each time. Now, this is like way too tiny, obviously, for me to be like a regular planner. But I really like the idea of this, and I think I'm going to actually switch out in my wallet. I have the notebook. I might switch out this and put this planner in instead. I might actually leave them both and just put the planner here and just kind of leave it. I might just do that because that kind of appeals to me too as an option. And the reason for that is because I do, as you can see, I keep the little monthly card at a glance here so that I can always kind of like keep track of like where I am in the month. But this is kind of a nice idea for you to be able to write down. Like sometimes I'll go in places, um, or even like what's more likely is I'll be running around campus and I'll be going, like, I'll go just to like the bookstore, for example, to get something, but I'll run into a student on the way, or I might be going to meet someone, and we're going to go to lunch or something like that. And while we're there, sometimes we might end up having a discussion where there'll be like some points of interest that want to write down, but I don't need to bring my whole planner with me, right? I really need my wallet because I need to pay for lunch. But this kind of thing might be nice to kind of like, because it is undated, you could go through and just date a few months of it if you wanted to. It looks like it might be 12 months. I don't know why it wouldn't. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yep, it's definitely 12 months. So I think I might actually stick it in here, start with June because that's when I'm getting it, and then date it through, because this actually would be a nice way to be able to just like jot down quick things when I'm on the go, right? Like I said, any notes, like I just met with a colleague and friend just a couple of days ago, and we did talk about a few things, and I had to pull my phone out to write down information. And it's funny because I did kind of think like, oh, that's why the notebooks are useful, right? That's why those reporter notebooks might be kind of useful. But then I was like, I don't know that I necessarily want to carry that. It's so funny. I actually completely forgot that I even had this notebook on me. Um, Otherwise I should have just pulled out my wallet and written down the notes, but totally forgot. So let's stick that in there. I think that's where that's gonna live from now on. All right, so it looks like this last thing that we have here is, these are the little budget sheets that you would stick in if you are someone who uses the cash envelope system. These are the budget cards, making so much noise. These are the budget cards you would stick in there if you're using the cash envelope system. These are a lovely cardstock. They are, it's just black ink on white cardstock. You can see the kind of tooth of the paper. It actually is smooth. You're not really feeling that tooth as heavily as it might appear on camera. I will say though, if you're somebody like me who wears glasses, the print is small and it is kind of light. So if you do wear glasses, you're definitely going to want to wear them while you're filling out this paper. Or you may just want to hold it as close to your camera as you can. So, oops, I'm sorry. I'm like moving the camera around. That's not helping. Okay. So you can see here it says category, budget, starting balance, date, description, amount, and balance. And so this is, again, if you're in at the bottom, it says ending balance. So if you're someone that uses the cash envelope system, this is what you would just stick in here with the cash behind, so you would know what you had to spend in that particular category, right? So I know lots of people who, when they travel for conference, in order to try and stay a little bit more on a budget, will use cash, especially to pay for meals, and to pay for the things that the university doesn't reimburse for. And so this is would be a really lovely way to be able to do that. Like I said, when I travel is the only time I ever even have cash, which is, I don't know, it's kind of weird, I guess. Maybe I'll start carrying cash around again. I don't know. But just stick this right in here. And actually, I'm going to stick it in this back pocket if it'll let me. Because I think that might be, I kind of like that better to make this pocket available. If it'll let me. Oh, it's a very snug fit, which I don't necessarily mind. I kind of feel like you want it to be a snug fit for something like this. So there you go. Now it does pop a little bit with the passport in that pocket. Actually, it pops a little bit regardless. I don't know. You guys, help me out. Did it pop that much when it was in the other pocket? Maybe we need to put it in the other pocket. It's not enough give in the binding. Oh yeah, that's definitely a little bit better. So that's something that just over time it'll kind of you'll get some more stretch and give in the leather so that it will be a little bit more pliable. And so I think that's just something that you just kind of have to work with. Oh, I didn't mention it does have a pin loop right here, which is also very useful. You can never go wrong with a pin loop. So they did not give us a pin, but you know I got plenty of them around. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and put oh, look at that. That is so pretty. So I love these rose gold Sharpie S gel pens. So I'll just stick one of these, maybe. Ooh, okay, we will not. That is a super snug fit, you guys. Okay, so instead, let's see if this one will work. It might not. That is a tight little loop. Okay, so this Sarasa pen doesn't fit. The S-Gel pen doesn't fit. Let's see. I do have some Stedlers, but I don't use as much anymore. But perfect fit for this little very, very tight. Like I mean, if these didn't fit, you know, if you use fountain pens, that's not going to fit in here. So find your skinniest pen and stick it in here. But there we go. That is cute though. So I really like that. Okay. And the very last thing we have are our journaling cards. So we have the July journaling card. Oh, this is cute. Okay, this is super cute. I love writing straight lines. I love highlighting things and having a straight line. I can't do that by myself. I'm always in awe of people who could get anywhere near a straight line on their own. But this is just a little ruler. It looks like it's like just like a little 3-inch ruler, which is super cute. So we'll be sticking that in the planner. And then we have this 50, 30, 20 rule card in kind of cream. And we're just going to hold this up because, again, don't have my glasses on. I could barely read the 50, 30, 20 part. Let's see. Okay. So it says budgeting is not an act of, budgeting is, you guys, I'm so sorry. I'm totally not usually this blind, but Um, so budgeting is not a shackle of spending limits, but a reminder of what is important to you. Oh, that's nice. I like that. So, oops. So we have here at the top, let me see if I can focus on that enough to be able to use the camera to help me read it. Too close? Yep, there we go. Okay. Needs, savings, and investments, and then wants. Nice. Okay. So that pairs nicely with the budget box we got last month. So that is lovely. And then we have this little card in white, which is about the leather care for our planner. And then we have this journaling card. This is find creativity in the routine, which I really love. That is really cute. So both of these are sort of the same kind of cream color with black ink, which is really nice. So we will put those aside for the planner later. So this is what we received in the May planner box. I really love this. I kind of want to plan a vacation. Kind of, is that weird? Is that weird that I want to plan another trip just so that I can use this leather portfolio that we received in the box? Is that weird? Oh, maybe that's weird. But I have a couple of other friends and colleagues around through the disciplines that I am in, who also earned full professor this year. So it's going to be a really exciting conference season in the late summer and fall, going to celebrate people and all of our accomplishments. And so I'm really excited about busting this out for that purpose. So that's going to be a lot of fun. So we'll look for that. Okay. So this is our little setup of the items that we received. We're not really going to do a setup in my actual planner because we didn't really get anything that would go in there necessarily. But instead, what I'll do is I'll also film maybe a flip through video that flips through Q2. Since we are heading into June, I'm going to take a look at what happened in the first 2 quarters of the year, looking at the planners, and then